What's happening, fellas? Crazy Brit here, and we're back with some more MRC action. This time we're back with the boys from the GT3 series, boys and girls, should I say, with League 3, and this is round 2. First race is a sprint race from Suzuka, soft tyres only. So, without further ado, after 10 minutes of qualifying, it's Rossi, puts it on pole in the Ferrari 296, then Dennis wants some sweeties in second in the Porsche. We have Locke in third. Then lined up in fourth is Jason Holder in the Audi. Then we have Evil Knievel lined up in fifth in that old Ferrari, that 458. Then we have Brucey lined up in sixth. New best start for him after qualifying. Can all be there in seventh. Then we have Marco. Couldn't race last week, but is here in the Nissan GTR. Then we have Catman in at ninth. Then Wolf in 10th, Black Rhino lined up in 11th, and last but not least, in a striking new livery, absolute rust bucket of a BMW, is Smiles in 12th. So let's get this action underway. 5 lights. It's lights out and away and we go then for the sprint race at Suzuka. Rossi gets a lovely start off the line there, but Evil Knievel straight up to first. Absolute blinding start as we head down towards the first turn. Dennis there in third. There's a little bit of gravel. Someone is at the back at spinning. Catman's in the gravel land doing some grass cutting then. As we head through the S's, there's Knievel in first, Rossi there in second, followed by Dennis in third, Locke in fourth, Jason there in fifth, Bruce is still in sixth, with Marco right behind him in seventh. Let's see how this little battle unfolds here. As we're coming down towards the first exit. Oh, Brucey jumps across the curb and he's in the gravel. Mistake there for Brucey. That's going to drop him all the way down to 11th position. Looked like he could have got a couple of good laps, but mistake for him on the first lap then. So we'll go back to where he was. There's Kenobi now in 5th, followed by Marco 6th. We see some more people taking to the grass there. There they are. Wolf in 7th, just right behind Marco. Smiles up to 8th. It's been a good first lap for her. Black Rhino in 9th. Dennis down to 10th. He's had a little issue as well. Couple of issues for a couple of drivers then. He's in a battle with Black Rhino then as we head down the straight after the spoon. Down towards the 130R. Dennis on the outside is going to look for a overtake move. Coming in the Casio triangle then to complete the first lap. Dennis getting all manner of sideways there after the last corner. Keeps it on the grass. Black Rhino there straight and right behind him. Same car for these guys. Brucey trying to catch back up after that early mistake. He's in 11th. There's Catman in 12th. He's doing the same. So back up to the front as we come through the S's. Evil Knievel winding his way up the snake in first position. That older Ferrari model doing a really good job of keeping that new Ferraris behind him. Rossi there in second, followed by Locke in third, doing a good job from the first lap then. Holdier there in fourth, right behind him. There's Kenobi in 5th position. Marco there in 6th. Just coming now under the bridge. Now up to the hairpin we go. Lovely cancer research charity there. We got Wolf Motorsports. Wolf is indeed on VR, I believe. Lovely little beetle coming round now through Spoon. Dennis is there in 8th position right behind him. Can Dennis get the drive off this? He can. Wolf defends, but Dennis in the Porsche is just too powerful. Coming down the straight, got the momentum off the Spoon. Now we're going to go through 130R, full speed. Lovely stuff. Let's look further back. There's Black Rhino in 9th with Brucey right behind him in 10th. As we head into Casio Triangle. Just coming down then to start lap 3 of 11. Headlights on for Brucey there. Early morning start for these guys on this track. There's Catman 11th, and something has happened to Smiles. She's back down to 12, unfortunately for her. I think she had a little off-track excursion, but back up the front. Status quo for these guys, but we have a position change for 3rd position. Jason there in 3rd. Oh, another little incident. Ross is off as well. So many calamities for these drivers. Then we also got Locke down to 6th as well. He's on a bit of a scrappy lap 3 at the minute, but he's setting purple sector time, so I'm not sure what happened. It must have been on lap 2. He must have lost position there. He's going to get maybe a position on the hairpin here. Dives the inside. Doesn't quite get the move to stick, but now he's going to be on the inside. Still there. He's going to try something into Spoon here. He is, because Marco's gone wide. Tries to cut back. There's a little bit of contact there. Dennis is going to capitalize from this. Dennis up to 5th. Great stuff from Dennis there. Saw the opportunity, took it like candy from a baby. Yes, Locke, you are the baby. So through the triangle. Oh, but Dennis had contact there. Dennis had a little issue. And Locke didn't have nowhere to go, so smacked into the back of him there. And Marco's trying to get this move done as well. As we head down into turn 1. Dennis back down to 7th then, so not going to make it easy, these two. Dennis is going to try and have to try something else. Get this move on these two done as we head through the S's. Lovely bit of driving from these guys. Locke goes wide then on the way to the 2 Degners. Dennis is there. A little bit of run wide from Locke onto the Astro, but it's fine. We now head to the hairpin. Let's just see what's happening up at front. Evil Knievel still leading the way. There's Jason in 2nd, followed by Rossi in 3rd. Looks like Rossi might be trying to size up Jason for an overtake. Kenobi's there in 4th. Just having a very quiet race in a minute. Oh, a little bit of a slide from there though. That's not so quiet. Commentator's curse and he heads into the Spoon. Managed to keep it going straight. Back end does not look happy at the minute on that car. There's Marco in 5th. Dennis right behind him in 6th, followed by Locke in 7th. Wolf there on his own in 8th. Then we have Black Rhino in 9th. Catman is trying to catch him up now. And then we have Brucey and Smiles at the back in 11th and 12th. And Brucey's gone off track again. Something's happening with Brucey this race. He's not really paying attention there as he comes down the straight. Heads onto the grass. So it comes through the Casio triangle then. See Smiles going through there as well. Now head through the last corner onto the main straight, lap 5. It's a 2:04, so it's not a million miles away from the other guys, but there's a bit of a scrappy lap from there. A 2:12 lap 3 as well as he heads through the first turn. Not doing so bad at the minute now through the S as he goes. We are gonna cut Brucey some slack, like I mentioned last week. He is transitioning to the wheel, so he's finding it difficult at the minute. We've got Smiles in at 12. Doing a good job at the minute. Oh, back up to the action. We're not going to focus on guys at the back on the run while we've got overtake action coming on up front. There's Evil Knievel leading the way. Jason in second, being hounded by Rossi still in third. See if Rossi can get this overtake done on Jason then. Set through the 130R then, down towards the chicane. Rossi's still hot on his heels. We head now down towards the start finish line, now on lap 6. And Rossi is right there. There's Kenobi in 4th. He's starting to catch this little pack up now. Dennis there in 5th. Marco down to 6th now. Locke there in 7th. Wolf coming through in 8th. Getting caught by Black Rhino in 9th. Same with Catman. He's starting to get back up there as well. Brucey only there in 11th. And then a little bit of a gap there to Smiles in 12th. But the guy leading from the start of the race then, Evil Knievel. He heads through the 2 Degners. Ferrari doing a great job at the minute, keeping that car solid. He heads through the hairpin then. Now down through the kink towards Spoon. We've got side-by-side action for Jason and Rossi. So Rossi gets this overtake almost done. Jason's still sticking his nose in. But Rossi gets the move done then. Makes it stick through Spoon. So Rossi now up into 2nd. Kenobi there in 4th. Dennis is off track again. Can he save it? He can. That's not going to help him. So Dennis having a few issues on this track in a minute. But just need to try and not run it wide. Marco there in 6th. Just coming towards the chicane now. Doing a great job at the minute. That Nissan isn't too shabby. As we now head on to lap 7. Lock there in 7th. Now coming down the main straight towards the first turn. Some good car control from these guys. Lovely bit of racing as well. I'll just look up if there's any more battles. Don't think there is at the minute. Jason's now losing touch with Rossi. There's Evil Knievel. We've got Catman and Black Rhino in 8th and 9th. They're going to start battling pretty soon. There's Brucey now up into 10th. So starting to claw his way back up. See if he can keep this momentum. Wolf there in 11th. And then we've got Smiles at the back in 12th. And back up to the front. There's Evil Knievel just going through the spoon curve. Just a nice exit. I must say that is a cracking livery as well from Evil Knievel. Gnarly Joe sponsored. He's also got sponsor for the commentators as well. Mine and Craig's decals on there, I think. Or is it just mine on there? No, it's just mine there, and the MLC sticker. But nonetheless, really good stuff. We do love the support, guys, so please keep it going. It does really help us out. Rossi there in second, just coming through now, down towards the first turn. Raced a couple of times with Rossi. He is a cracking driver, is very clean and fair. There's one to watch out for this season. Jason there in third in the Audi. Just coming through the S's. Just weaving through the snake. Lovely wheels on that car as well. I do like them. You've got the yellow lettering on the tyres and the yellow centre in the rims. Kenobi there in the Ferrari in fourth. I do hope you've all been enjoying the bank holiday sun that's continued into the week. Hopefully it's not going to be too warm for the drivers tomorrow night. We do have a just over 60 minute race to do tomorrow. 43 laps. Oh, was Marco lose it off the hairpin? Can he rejoin before anyone else comes round? Lots coming round the hairpin now. Yellow flag is waving. Marco gets the half spin. Gets it going again. That's not going to help Marco in the last stage of this race. Oh, we've got another yellow flag. Who's gone off now? Oh, it's Jason. Jason's gone off. What's happened to him? He's had a big one coming off the spoon curve. Does he try to take too much exit here? I think he might. Yeah, he's on the Astro, onto the gravel. Back end kicks round. Tries to get it going. That's rear bumper into the back. Spins it into the other barrier. And away he goes. Oh no, he doesn't quite yet. The Audi struggling to get going. That's front and rear end damage. Both right side wheels are damaged too. I was just saying how lovely those wheels were, and now he's banged them up. So, massive mistake then from Jason. Unfortunate for him, he's down to fifth now. Not a lot of time for him to get back up to the front, so see if we can. The damage is gone now. The nano box fixing the car, no need to come in the pits. So Marco there in sixth position. Looks like he could get fifth here. He's got better tyres than Jason there. A little bit of better tyre wear. Same in lock, he's not too hard on the tyres. Black Rhino there in 8th, followed by Catman in 9th. Brucey there in 10th. He's got really good tyres, but he's going a lot slower than the guys in front. Wolf there in 11th, and then we got Smiles in 12th. Evil Knievel's got really good tyre wear on that Ferrari, and he's been leading. That Ferrari really is OP for the tyre then. Followed by Rossi in second. Rossi's getting quite close to him now though. So, see what Rossi can do in the last couple of laps here. We'll just quickly through, but we'll keep on with this little battle here. Kenobi silently got up to third after people have been having mistakes and issues. Dennis is now up to fourth. Jason there still in fifth, followed by Marco and Locke. We're going side by side up a spoon curve. Locks decided he wants a piece of the pie. So he's been saving up all them sweeties. Looks like he's going to deploy them now. There's Marco there, down to 7th then, as Luck decides to get past him. Black Rhino there in 8th. Catman there in 9th, just coming through the chicane there. There's Brucey in 10th. Not doing too much of a bad job now. Just silently getting the laps plugged away. Wolf there in 11th. Followed by Smiles in 12th. Just gonna have a little drinks break as we watch Evil Knievel and Rossi go around. So just coming through the hairpin then. Rossi still trying to catch up that gap, close that gap to Evil, but Ferrari versus Ferrari power. Kenobi's there just coming on the run now down to Spoon Curve. Dennis is right behind him in 4th. We've got guys in their hairpin. Locked back down to 7th now. He must have had a little issue. Jason still in 5th. Now trying to open that gap to Marco. Locking 7th. Then, oh, is that going to be another issue? I saw him get on the grass. Nope. I think he might be struggling with the tyres now. Black Rhino there in 8th. Catman there in 9th. With Subaru doing an okay job around Suzuka. Brucey in 10th, just coming through Spoon Curve, but he's got Wolf right behind him now. As we head down the back straight towards the 130R. Oh, gets a little bit on the grass. Gets on the Astro. Oh, and goes straight on. Oh, massive crash from Brucey there. What in the God's name happened there? I don't think he broke. Hold on, let's just have a look at this. So we're going to go on board with Brucey here. So it's heading, no brake, no brake, no brake, no brake. A little bit of a brake there, but that's it. Straight into the barrier. That is a massive one there. Hopefully he's okay. Yellow flag, no sign of movement from the car. So Smiles comes through in 12th. She's now going to go up into 11th. Bruce is still sat there. Now getting some power down. Just recovering off that heavy hit there. Massive crash from Brucey. So I'm on to final lap for the leaders. Evil Knievel still leading the way then. So heading into Spoon Curve for the final time. Evil Knievel still leading over Rossi. Led from the start. Managed to get the jump. And Ferrari has a really good party piece. It starts amazingly and gets the jump on every other car. The other Ferraris are really slow to start, just like every other car on the grid. I think the GTR gets a really good start maybe as well, the Subaru. As we head through the chicane then, it's going to be Evil Knievel victory at Suzuka, followed by Rossi in 2nd. Great job for the guys there. Last podium spot is going to go to Kenobi. He's had a very quiet race, not really seen much of him. There's Kenobi then. 4th is going to be Dennis. Could have been higher, but he had a few mistakes, but great result for him. Jason is going to finish in 5th. Then we have Marco in 6th. Solid race for him. Lock there in 7th. Black Rhino is going to finish in 8th. Good race for him as well. Catman just coming through the chicane now. He's got a bit damage, but it's not going to matter. He's going to finish in 9th. Wolf there in 10th. Thought he was going to finish 11th, but with Brucey having that big accident on lap 10, he's going to finish in 10th. Smiles is going to get out of last position. She's going to take the 11th spot as she brings the rust bucket round the last corner. And across the line she goes to finish 11th. And Brucey, recovering after that heavy incident, he's going to finish in 12th, unfortunately, there. Right, that is the sprint race done, guys. So, hope you do enjoy it. Until next time, see you.